Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I
had to happen.
So speaking of Japan and here in America, the MLB, is Shohei Ohtani having the greatest season of all time?
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say
since now with his pitching outing, he now has a sub-3 ERA. Yeah, like a 2.9 now.
2.9. Yeah, I'm gonna say he is. I just imagine how hard it really is to do what he's doing.
Yeah,
and he's killing it. It's not like he's like 15th in home runs or something. You know, he's not in the middle pack. He is at the top with the boys, you know, and he's also keeping his own as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's run through these stats, man, because I am with you, and I completely agree that he's having a great season.
Yeah, it's very interesting, you know, through All-Star break, like, okay, was like guy, and then pitching. And
so according to Baseball Reference, let's go over his batting stats. Yeah. His WAR is 6.8. He's got 100 hits right now, 37 home runs. He's batting 270. That's pretty solid. And he's got 82 RBIs. Let's keep in mind, guys, he's
Trout.
On the Angels.
Without Trout.
And
without Rendon.
Without Rendon, because he's out for the season.
Yep.
This dude is out here on a subpar team, making them shine. Or his stats are shining. How do you put up 82 RBIs with no Trout and a subpar team? He's killing it.
Yes.
And he's a DH.
And remember, most of those home runs are solos because no one's on base.
That's what I'm saying. If this guy was thrown in the mix, let's say he was on the Dodgers or the Yankees, oh my gosh, he'd probably have 50 home runs, 100 RBIs, and we wouldn't be able to stop talking about him. What is his pitching
So his
stats?
pitching stats in 16 games,
okay,
he's 6-1.
6-1
with a 2.93 ERA, 86 innings, 106 strikeouts with a 1.09 WHIP.
Yeah. So I can probably say he's having one of the greatest seasons, period.
Yeah. So in the last 7 games, pitching wise, he's 4-0 with a 3.03 ERA in his 7 games, with 30 hits allowed, 13 earned runs, only 8 walks, but 38 strikeouts with a .98 WHIP. In his last 7 games.
So if you get a chance to even see his games, just sit there, sit back, and enjoy the show because you're watching living history.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, he's that impressive right now that you just have to sit there and admire it. Don't just nitpick here and there. Just take a good look.
And then, like I said, currently he has a 3-run home run lead over first place to, you know, Vlad Jr., who's on pace to try to compete for the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
But Ohtani is in all his limelight, like, because of what Ohtani's doing.
Just think about it. He already has 37 home runs. When he breaks 40, just think about the season you have to have. You have to be pitching a 2.93 ERA with 40 home runs or so.
Well, as I said, before All-Star break, he's on pace to hit 60 home runs.
Yeah, if he gets to 50, I'm shocked. More than impressed. I don't even know what to call it.
We talk about, like, if he had like around 3 ERA and 40 home runs, that's a great season.
More than great.
He is 3 home runs away from 40.
Yeah,
and he has a sub-3 ERA.
Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, you got 2 All-Star players for one. It's better than the Scherzer Turner trade. This guy's doing it himself. Yeah. Oh my God, I don't even know how to explain it. You can't explain it because it hasn't happened since Babe Ruth, and nobody here has seen him play.
No, yeah. Like,
so
Babe Ruth did not do it mostly in the same season. He had a couple years of pitching, then he finally broke out as a hitter, but nothing like this in the same season.
You're right. So, yeah, he came out in the beginning as a two-way player, and they solidified him as a one-role guy. They might have thought about doing that now, but with what he's doing, you can't. You can't separate it. You got to keep him as he is. You have to. So that means, to me, he's never going to be a Met. He's always going to be a two-way player. Maybe if he loses the juice one time, he might be a DH somewhere, but that's still in the AL.
So, but yeah, with Ohtani, I think he still technically doesn't qualify for the ERA lead or like on the stat raws, but how his stats is, if he gets in there, he has the second best ERA in the American League. Because Kyle Gibson, of course, got traded to the Phillies, so he's about to lose it. He's technically second right now, but Lance Lynn has the 2 .04 as the lead for the American League.
Yeah, a guy
so he'd
who's
be
solely
number
focusing,
2.
a guy solely focusing on pitching only.
Yeah.
Resting 4 days out of the night. This guy's out here balling. He's out here playing.
Yeah. Pitching, and the next night I'm DHing or playing outfield.
Look, man, in my honest opinion, MVP. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, he literally has to miss the last month of the season for Vlad to probably take it.
And even if we shut him down today, what he has
he's going to get first place votes.
What he has done is impressive.
Yeah,
it's more than impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. This guy is a monster, and man, oh man, what a thing to watch.
Imagine if he becomes like damn near perfect the rest of the way. Then it's going to be, and then say Lance Lynn messes up. Then you're talking about him possibly winning both awards if he lights out the rest of the way, and then Lance Lynn and the other pitchers stumble a little bit and let him catch up, where it could be even closer for Cy Young then.
Yeah, and then think about, so now you're talking about him as a Cy Young award winner, and if he's still playing at the end of the season, like you're saying, now just imagine what his batting stats look like. He's batting about, let's say, 280, 285, but he'll back it up with like 50 home runs and 120 RBIs. Oh my gosh, what a player.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want to be. I want to create my avatar guy to be him in the video game.
Yeah, and then you think about it, that'd be like, okay, that's time for a pay raise. He is going to wait. I almost certain he's going to walk away from the Angels.
He has to. I don't know where he's going to go.
Like, unless they prove himself, I think he's under one more year next year.
I don't like him in the pins and stripes, man. I will like him in a different team.
I almost think he's going to stay West Coast.
That's
Japan.
That's what I'm thinking.
So if you're thinking that, you hate to say it, but you're looking at Dodgers or Padres.
But if he plays for the Dodgers.
Or, you get some shocker, that young team that up there in Seattle maybe clears some money and he follows Ichiro and becomes the two-way star
there in
Seattle.
That could be cool. The only issue I have is that I feel like Seattle's kind of like the Angels right now. They got to do something.
Yeah.
You can't, wherever he goes, there has to be competitive playoff situation.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I think he could have it here as long as Trout's healthy, Rendon's healthy, and they add a couple more pieces, they could be that team.
Yeah.
So you never know. What if Trout comes back? Trout and Ohtani, I like that connection.
They have we'll say a good month of baseball, we'll say.
Yeah.
Say Trout comes back like the last week of August, so they have a good month of baseball.
And let's say we see the Bash brothers.
And then next year, they have chemistry, they make moves, say they get wild card. Then it's get interesting to see what you're going to pay him, because you're already paying Trout and Rendon.
Yeah, but
and what other pieces you can convince, because you need to get a pitcher or two on that team this offseason.
I agree, 100%. But like I said, if he's doing what he's doing now in the future, they're going to have to find a way to keep him, because Trout's not going to let him walk out.
No.
There has been so much missed opportunity for Trout to make the playoffs. This
Ohtani
is not
walks.
Trout walks.
I'm be like, Trout be like,
request
trade
trade with Ohtani package, because you got to keep those two guys together, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I honestly think probably, I'm going to say mistake because he's trying to be loyal, but honestly, I think that long-term deal for Trout, I would have been a lot shorter and some opt-outs to have faith in my team, but just in case they don't do well, they don't sign players I don't think they should. I want to win baseball games. I'm good. I'm glad I'm getting paid, but I want to win a World Series.
Look, man, I'm telling you right now, I would love to see the Mets play live again, but the game I'm excited about, I want to see an Angels game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Next year, I got to make it happen, because I got to see Shohei and I got to see Trout in the same uniform.
I thought there was a chance where we're playing them, because I saw we're on the road to Angels, but I guess it's the division where they're only on the road for one of the series. So I was like, well, is that a division? Yes, Nationals, but they're on the road too.
Okay.
So I'm like, that could have been two teams we easily could have gone to, because schedule is out.
Yeah.
Some interesting games and stuff, but yeah, honestly, we get 5-10 more home runs from Ohtani, I'd be shocked, because
I wouldn't be shocked.
I would be shocked how he
more.
is now, but I'm like, but this what we thought going into the season, how I said he's my dark horse MVP at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he is.
If he could put it together, God, I'm like, were we all wrong? I wish I put money on Ohtani now for MVP.
Oh yeah.
God,
well, I guess in our back of our minds, we're just thinking he's kind of been a little injured.
Yeah, it's like if he could put it together, I hope that he has done it.
Yeah, man. I like I said, I am excited when he gets out there and plays. So I can't wait to see what happens in the future for this guy.
Yeah. All right.